Welcome, Cancer. This is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story, doing your Valentine's reading for 2019. So we're going to start with chakra cards and determine which chakra the male, the masculine, and the feminine energy are coming from. Okay, so we have for the feminine, the third chakra, the solar plexus. And for the masculine, we have the crown chakra. So this deck, it looks like this. And this deck looks like this. So, one chakra isn't better than the other. I want to make sure I say that. Some people think, oh no, if you're coming from the first chakra. No, we need the first chakra for grounding. We need all the chakras working together. So this is a layout Spirit showed me. I did my own reading with it. It was so amazing. It totally blew me away. It really, I got a clear message that I understood, that what I needed to do, what I was overlooking, and it was I'm just thrilled about this layout. Absolutely. Find it amazing. So I'll ring my little gong while I'm dealing. So the next part I'm dealing here is how we got to this situation. I'm using the After Tarot. So it all has a feeling of past tense. What she and he, masculine, feminine, have been working on with the crown and the third chakra. So, what does he need? And then I do a Lenormand clarifier just to do the final he, she. And then we do where we're going, where you're going, where he first, where he is going. See what Spirit tells me to do. 1, 2, 3. And then where she is going. 1, 2, 3. And then a clarifier. This just turned out so fun. I love it. Where she clarify for she, clarifier for he. Okay. It's funny. I do the readings and I'm still fascinated with how the bright cards lay out, how there's a message in it, how it's not random, but it really makes total sense. Okay, Cancer. The Cancer he is coming from the crown chakra. Okay, we have three major arcana here. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this all makes sense. So we have the High Priestess reversed. we have the devil right side up, and we have the lovers reversed. So, and then we have the despair card as a clarifier. So what we have with these two cards, I swear, when the lovers are reversed and the devil, that is that is so clear what is going on. See with the devil, see the two lovers at the bottom of the card. I don't know how clear the detail is, but they're bound to the devil. So this is the part of relationship that is, I would say, you're in a relationship with either with them or they're in another relationship if you aren't with them. They're in the part of like a marriage or a long-term relationship that is just that painful part where you're tied together and you can't walk away and you can't move forward. You don't know how to move forward, but there's an explanation here. And so with the lovers reversed, it's like, yeah, the relationship isn't going well. These two together, it's like the lovers, the devil and the lovers reversed are together, validate each other that they're in the really difficult part of the relationship. You see the lover's card, Eve is handing him the apple, so they're ready to go down that really difficult road of being in a romantic relationship. And then his clarifier is the high priestess reversed. What's really a trip is he's operating from the crown chakra, right? But it's like he's trying, but he's not getting through. Because the high priestess right side up is getting through to the crown chakra, getting through, opening up and hearing and communicating with your higher self. When you're not getting through and it's reversed, I mean, that's the message I'm hearing. The reverse can have other meanings. But I'm hearing that there's deception and confusion. And it's like the relationship is just in a really difficult time, a really difficult space. And if he relaxes and opens himself up where he can communicate with the high priestess turning right side up, he can solve this issue. He can manage it and make, we'll either work through it or walk away. But he's, and then we got the despair card. So he's totally tortured by this situation. The devil card has a lot to do, like with the lovers, the devil can be addiction. But with the lovers, see, the lovers are chained to each other and chained to the podium the devil is sitting on. And so it's that really stuck feeling in a relationship. And that's rough. But really the answer is to relax. So if this is you, if you're the male, or you know the male, or you're in a relationship with this male, he has to relax. He's like putting too much. I feel like he's trying to force a situation that he needs to back away from. Pull back and trust. In this card of the despair card, there's a dog at his feet. He has help. He has a loyal friend. He has a connection to his higher self. He knows how to connect to his higher self. But he's so distraught that when you're really stressed and really freaked out and really just overwhelmed, it's real hard for spirit to get through. They can get a little message in, And it's a lot of times it's like a minor whisper, but you hear it, and you know he needs to respond. Oh no. Okay. So, wow. Okay, so for the feminine, so she's up all night worrying. And we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. This card is like beginning a new, you know, maybe financial. It could be any kind of situation. And, okay. I'm getting a message that. So we have the bad health card for the clarifier. And this card is, oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to say this is like beginning treatment, right? And it's like you're beginning something new, and this is reversed to this Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. This is reversed. It's like, I don't want to try to explain the cards and like justify the message by the cards. That's a mistake. I was just going to come out and say what I'm hearing because it's like not that wonderful. There's health issues that she is going through, and she's not getting the necessary support. See, this is money from other sources. Like this could be money from workman's comp or Social Security, or say your medical insurance is connected with the state, and they pay a part of it or something like that. And it's reversed, so it's like you're not she's not getting the support she needs. And see, we've started something, and this card is about working in cooperation, but it's like she's not getting the cooperation she needs, so she's up all night worrying. So this could be a health issue for someone, or this we're up all night worrying because we can't get the support we need in the early stages of a business could be causing bad health. So, but I get this really strong message that the feminine here is having trouble with, it has health issues, and she's up all night worrying because she can't get the financial support that she needs. And in the early stages of treatment, not getting cooperation. Oh, that's terrible. It's like you both are in hell. This is terrible. Well, and the clarifying cards really kind of make some sense. The let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So you may need to look into other channels for help and support. And this is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So, you know, this card, a unicorn in fence. The thing is, right here, feeling dependent on money coming from a particular source in order to move forward with a new venture, whether the venture is medical treatment or health treatment. If this card, this deck, this reading didn't make so much sense, I would delete it, but, you know, all the puzzle pieces are fitting together. So, I don't like to give a reading. It's this. So what we have for where she's going is the devil reversed. Well, that's good because the devil's losing control over this relationship. I think you guys are in a relationship right now. And the Six of Swords, and it's reversed. And then we have the Three of Cups, right side up, a celebration. So it was like the Six of Swords was like you were about ready to take a journey and you stopped. You didn't go. It was like you were going to move forward in a particular way and you chose not to. And the Six of Swords a lot of times is running away with your emotions, your feelings, your baggage, just running. It can be that. But with the devil reversed, it's like with the devil over here having so much control over this relationship, feeling bound and trapped. It's like now that the card is reversed over here, the devil's lost his control. And there is no real devil. It's like the feeling of being bound and trapped has turned it around. You're seeing it from a new perspective. And it could have something to do, or you're expecting some information, a piece of information that straightens this out. God, thank God. This was terrible. I'm like stressing here, you know. I'm like with you. I'm on this journey with you going, holy shit, this is terrible. This has got to get better. Because, you know, I pick up all the energy, you know. Okay. So, this is great. This is great. Okay. So, what we have here is we have the King of Cups. This is you or him. This, since it's in the male, let's say it's in the male energy here. Let's stick to it. This is, you're your best. Look at how he's got his fingers touching. Like this. This is something you do. If someone's draining your energy, put your fingers together and the energy, your circuit keeps going around through you and you don't lose your energy. So put your hands together like this. Well, his R in the card. He's no longer losing energy from a situation that's been draining him. He's found his center. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh my God, this is so great. And then we have the Two of Cups right side up. The lovers are together again, happy. Oh, thank God, huh? And then we have the moon, and we have the mountain, which is an obstacle. So what I'm getting is the two of you are now working together again. See, here we go. We're working together, okay? We have an obstacle, something to cross, a mountain to go around, a mountain we can't see through, and we don't know what's on the other side. But see, you have the moon card. And the moon card, you see the pillars in the moon card. Well, the moon card is the back entrance to the high priestess. Okay, so you guys are finding your way back to the crown chakra communication. The difference between the high priestess, right side up, and the moon, and I don't want to say in every situation, but right now, is you're going to the same place. Well, in the moon, in the high priestess, you're already there when she's up, right side up. You're connected with spirit. You're connected with your higher self, your angels, your star family, whoever your guidance comes through. And then you have the, when you have the moon, it's like, okay, you lost your connection to actually see everything in front of you, but you're given a path, a lit path that stays lit in front of you. It's like you take a few steps, you can see where to go, you know, for the day or a couple days, or you know what you're going to do for a week, right? But you can't see it, you don't know exactly where you're going, so you have to trust and follow the path and just have faith that you will get there. This is the funniest thing. I've never heard this before looking at this card. But with the coyote howling, you follow the sound of the dogs. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know what that means. But, wow, okay. I don't know if this is just my own thing. I have dogs, and I had a dog that used to, whenever we left, the dog would howl. And when we started getting, like when we pull in the driveway, he'd howl like crazy. And it was, dogs howl to bring the rest of the pack home so they know where the other, that's, it's like a light, the farmer's wife puts a light in the window when the farmer works late at night in the dark so he can see which way home is, so he can come straight home. And that's got a whole symbolism in itself. And the wolf howling is you coming home, finding your way home, because he's bringing the pack back together. So I don't know. I'm just throwing out what I'm hearing, and you do with it what it how it works for you. But you're being called home. Home is your higher self. Home is knowing who you are. Home is being connected again to your crown chakra. So the wolf howls so that the rest of the pack who's still out hunting will come home and find where their den is, where their cave is, where they're living. Oh, that's so sweet. That's wonderful. So it's finding your way home. And so you're being led, like the call of the wolf. You're being led with messages from your higher self. Go this way, go that way. The path is always lit far enough in front of you to move forward. Maybe not with a clear message of exactly where you're going. Because there's an obstacle, and they can only give you direction on how to get past it. Okay, they can't explain the whole thing to you yet. I don't know if it's a lesson in following directions, because that's what my guidance does to me. Because they want me to, listen to and pay attention to the tiniest details. Because when I do readings, I'm operating from the crown chakra. So, oh, please, if this resonates with you, please give me a message. I would really like to know. And you can give me a private message if it's something private you don't want to share. You can email me at cherylmiastory@gmail.com. I would love to hear if this resonates with someone, because it was so scary when I started doing it. It was like, oh my God. But it has a great ending. And it looks like whoever you are together and you're working together. The third chakra, where the female energy is coming from, is your gut level of intuition. And that's, you pay attention. If you're not connected to the crown, you pay attention to the gut, If you're not getting your clear messages, you trust the twists and turns in your stomach. Like, oh, that's not the right way. Ow, that doesn't feel good. So that's on a real physical level. And the crown is on, listening to messages. This is Kathy from Tarot Mia's Story. I'm trying, please like, share, subscribe. It's like 90% of my views are non-subscribers. That's interesting. Thank you so much.